live right here. And then
John, if he forgets the push-ups, don't tell him.
oh, I see how things are. You rejoice when I forget things. Okay, well, here we are, friends. Nice blue sky, nice cool air. A sweatshirt on from Forge. Let's go ahead and open it up. So go ahead and take the hips, bring the hips forward. And a little bit of squeeze the glutes as you do that. Just a little bit of rotation there. With the hips forward. So feel a little bit of movement in the adductors, a little bit of movement in the hip flexors there. So just let that happen. Good, and then let's add the arms. Just bring the feet in, take the arms right overhead, right? Stretch them up. I know you can't see my hands. They're facing each other like this. Palms are facing each other. Let's go in toward each other. Let's go ahead and interlace the palms, but point the index finger straight up. Take a breath in as you make yourself into an arrow. Then take an easy bend over to one side on a breath out. Then breathe in. As you come back to the center, breathe out as you go over to the other side. So we're moving the upper back. Be nice to yourself, right? Don't assault the tissues. Just go, okay, I'm just seeing what I can do today, right? That's the idea. Don't overdo anything. Coordinate the action with the breath. Breathe in, breathe out. So you will feel that just by coaxing and being gentle with yourself, you'll be able to get a little bit further, but don't jump over that process. Remember, as my singing teacher used to say, remember the ing portion of warming up. You are warming up, right? We're not trying to jump to the max effort of anything. Good, go ahead and bring the arms down, and let's go continue that frontal plane action by moving the head to the side. As various Johnnies come lately, join here, left and right. Oh, all right, chin to chest, chin to sky. Yes. That morning cough. Oh, all right, now take it slowly around. Now remember, this is the same idea here, right? Right? The idea isn't, oh, I'm going to go to my extreme range right at the beginning here. No, it's take your time. It's Monday morning, man. You can't suddenly go to your extreme range here. You got to take it easy. So just see what's possible, what's easy today, and do that much, right? So don't try to imitate, don't try to force yourself into a shape that your body doesn't want to assume right now. Ramp it up slowly. Right, taking it around the other way, but I didn't say that, go around the other way now. Last one. So, your warm-up should feel good. It should feel like, okay, that's kind of what my body wants to do today. Go ahead and circle with the shoulders. It shouldn't be a thing where everything's cracking and you're like, oh my gosh, this is painful. No, don't go into that. Big circles backward with the shoulder, big circles forward with the shoulders. Find that full range of motion. Feel those shoulder blades sliding on and over the ribcage. There we go. And as you go along, you can make those circles a little bit larger, right? All right, let's go big circles back with the arms. Oh, yes. That's good. Oh. Yeah, so respect your limits, respect your limits. And this is true, look, this is true throughout the whole workout. The idea is not to just jump into, people are always like, well, you don't make progress inside your comfort zone. There's some truth to that. On the other hand, you also don't make progress by breaking yourself, okay? Let's go forward. Yeah? So you have to find your comfort zone, and then just as you go along, just flirt with the limits of the comfort zone. Don't jump outside, what feels comfortable. It should always feel manageable. All right, good. Let's point the thumbs down. Golf grip. That's our golf grip review, right? Not here, here. Not here, here, right? Everyone knows that. At this point, point the thumbs down. Knee up. Other knee up. Right? So when one side comes up, the elbows come together. When the other side goes up, the elbows go apart. So don't try to do one rep with the upper body when you do one rep with the lower body, right? Try to do, the elbows are in a sense moving at half the rate that the legs are moving at. You'll find it, you'll find it. Point the thumbs down, try to keep contact with the ears with your knuckles. Breathe, good. Yes, get the hips going, get those shoulders going. That's all good. All right, good. Go ahead and extend the arms out, still in the golf grip, squeeze the shoulder blades. Circle. Bring the arms mostly behind the plane of the body. I haven't reminded you of that in a while, but behind the plane of the body. So I want to go that way. There's nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't really do fully what we want this movement to do. Now point the thumbs back. Circle here. Yes. Good times. Ain't we lucky we got them? All right. Shoulders are dying. All right. Let's go back to a wide stance here. Take the hips in a circle. Oh, yes. Yeah, I was out running in the mountains yesterday. It's my lower body. It's kind of dying. It's like John Short was saying. This hike yesterday. Let's go the other direction. Yeah, my ankle is finally well enough so I can run again, which is a relief. But I don't know, 6 weeks. Good long time. But healing is a good thing. Healing does eventually happen. All right, let's go ahead and circle the ankle. Take it down. We're waking up a little bit. Let's go the other direction. That foot, press it down. Good times. Go to the other foot. Circle the outside. Yep. That's the janky one. But it's getting better. It's getting better. Go the other way. I think movement is an important part of healing, right? I'm glad that I didn't fully immobilize this foot. But I took it easy. All right, good. All right, let's go. Hip flexor stretch and get into this. Hamstrings, man. I think my legs are always a little bit sore. Just always a little bit sore. It's just the way the obsessive exercise. Yes. Good. Let's go external rotation. Rockabye baby. Rockabye baby. I hope everyone's having a nice time. This pre-holiday time. My daughter keeps baking us lovely treats, which is impossible to resist, and certainly having an effect on my chubbiness. All right, let's go ahead into the hinge. Interlock, slight bend in the legs. Check your feet, hip width parallel. Draw those elbows back, fold. That's good. Come up, repeat that. Keep that back long. Keep that back long. People put their hands there and they go, oh, it's about this. For heaven's sake, it's not about that. Draw the elbows back. Make the chest big. Now, don't change that. Fold forward. Right? We want a straight line between the head and the tailbone. If anything, we want a little bit of an arch in the back. All right? So we're practicing, hinging, keeping those elbows wide. Keeping those elbows wide. If you get to the point where you can't go any lower unless you drop the elbows, then don't go any further than that, friends. That's it. So some people might just be able to get to there. That's cool. Work that. Okay? The problem with my demonstrating things is that people try to push their body into the same shape that I'm making. And this is true in yoga classes too, and there's too much modeling. if I did this, well, then I shouldn't be modeling. I should be explaining how to do everything, but then that just takes too long to language things. But the idea is, again, as far as you can without collapsing here, right? Okay. So let's go into single leg, RDL. The old Romanian deadlift. These silly names, the Romanian deadlift, the Bulgarian split squat. It was back in the day when the Russians, Eastern Bloc countries, were winning all the strength sports in the Olympics. And so they tried to attribute all those victories to these innovative training methods. Turned out they were just all taking steroids. So, but if you gave something an Eastern Bloc name, then it made it seem more effective. All right. Nice job. Let's go ahead and just jump just a little bit. Jump Jim Joe. Nice softness through the shoulders. I guess we took a little longer to warm up today, but that's okay. It's Monday. All right, they had a lazy Sunday like me. Shake out the hands a little bit. Rotation through that lower body. Pull the twist. That's good. That's good. Let's jump it out. Little jumper jack. Good. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. A little faster. 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. Nice job. A little juice flowing through the veins here. Let's see who we got here. Who joined? Tamara's here. Patricia, Nancy Coffey Heffernan, John Short, and James A.W. Heffernan. Fantastic to see everybody here. Fantastic to see you guys on Instagram. Let's come on over here and let's get into some good old core work. Let's start with that. We'll bring ourselves up slowly to get this workout rocking and rolling. Okay. So, 2 choices. Choice numero uno, feet up here, okay? Now, I ideally want these legs straight, but you can bend them a little bit if you don't quite have the flexibility for that, okay? So, as straight as you can make them. Arms overhead, knit those ribs together, a little back on the ground. So just review that, right? Choice numero uno, one leg comes down and up, other leg comes down and up, okay? One at a time. So we're not doing this, no. It's one and up, other one and up. That's choice number 1. Choice number 2, both out, both in. Both out, both in, okay? Whichever one you choose, go ahead and start. Let's do 30 more seconds of it, okay? Woo, yeah. It's Monday, we're creaky. Creaky as an old door, all right? So one leg comes down, whoop, other leg comes down. So that's a little hamstring work, right? We want to be hinging, right? We want to be hinging at the hips when we do this. So we don't want that sacrum, this bony part in the middle of your pelvis, to come up off the ground. We want to keep that on the ground. So we're hinging around that point, whether we're doing one leg or 2, all right? Good. Stop. Enough. Good. Let's come into push-up position. Push-up position. So body straight. Now this is push-up position for everybody, okay? Tracia. So the body's straight, just like this. Now, we're not going to actually do any push-ups. We're just going to lift here and lift on the other side. So we're alternating leg lift. Alternating leg lift. Now, when you lift the leg, your foot is going to want to turn to the outside. It's going to want to do that. Don't let it. Think of lifting the inside thigh. Inside thigh. So this is a little bit of alternating leg lift from the push-up position. Let's do 30 more seconds, okay? This is glutes, right? Also, do not turn this into a down dog. So keep the butt in alignment with the body. Don't push it up in the sky. So the movement happens right at that hip joint. It does not happen between the pelvis, right? The swing happens at the hip joint, all right? Give me 10 more seconds on this. And we go back to move number 1. At the glutes, at the stomach, very important, two important areas. You work two areas of your body, work those 2. Good, stop. Okay, let's come back to the back. Come back to the back, okay? Now, 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. That's what we're doing. Bicycle crunches, okay? So one leg's extended. Let's just support the head like this. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, hold, right? 1, 2, 3, hold, and continue. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold, and continue just like that. 30 seconds. Nice squeeze when you get into that hold, okay? Good squeeze. Feel that contralateral movement, the shoulder and the hip related. Now, you don't need to do this. In other words, you don't need to move the elbows. Just support the head, and the movement all comes from waist down. Just articulating the hip joints, okay? Keep going. Give me 10 seconds on this. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. Okay? As the sun comes up and starts to stream through, let's stop right there. Good. Flip it over on the stomach again. Let's go to all fours position. All fours position. Now one leg goes out at 45 degrees. Go ahead and give me a pump up and down. Good old Jennifer Beals. And we'll flash dance. All right. Keep cranking that out. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. I think I have to move this because of the glare. I will never get that correct. That pesky sunshine, it keeps shining when I don't want it. Good, stop. Let's go to the other side. Other side, still in all fours position, body, arms straight, right? Hands locked out, hands spread. Pump that leg up and down. Other side. Remember, it's at 45 degrees. You remember that the foot is flexed, okay? Foot is flexed. It's not pointed. It's flexed like that. Flexed like that. The leg is strong, and we're shooting energy out the full length of that leg. Feel that whole leg extending out, and that glute doing a nice job keeping that fired up, right? Great. Stop there. Good job. Let's go back to the back. Final one on core, although who knows? We might do a little core more later. A little core more, okay? Draw it in. X person. X. Bring it in. Bring it out. Bring it in. Bring it out. Too hard? Bring it up like this. Bring it in. Bring it up, okay? Too easy? Bring it out. Give me a pump up and down, then bring it in, okay? So 3 levels. You want 3 levels. You can make it easier, you can make it harder. Always, it's the maximum number of good formed reps that you can do. I just talked to someone else yesterday who was like, I can't do boot camps too hard, right? I'm like, I never tell you how many reps to do. I just give you a time limit during which you do as many good reps as you can do. So if that's 1 rep in 40 seconds, that's 1 rep, that's what you have. And then you build on that the next day. It's not, oh my gosh, when's this gonna be over, right? If you're flailing all over the place. Good, stop, all right. So, last one hip extension. Arms long, okay? Head in a good alignment, don't hang the head down, okay? Let's go get off the horse, okay? Knee goes to chest, swing it to the outside, come to the center. Knee to chest, swing to the outside, come to center. Repeat that, chest, round, center. Now look, just like I was just saying, don't try to go fast on this. If you're confused and your leg is not doing the right thing, go slow enough. Look at your leg. Make it go, okay, let's go around in a circle and it's gonna find the center. Circle, center, okay? You might have to go that slow or slower to make them look good. Make them look good, okay? 3, 2, 1, stop. Let's go to the other side. Other knee comes to chest, okay? If you have to take 40 seconds to do 2 good reps, take 40 seconds to do 2 good reps. Knee to chest. Slowly if you have to. Bring it around. Find the center line. Point the toe to the ground. Bring the knee in. And out. Big circle. Around. Bring it in. Okay? Keep cranking on that. Let's go 10 more seconds. And then we will take a little break. Because now our whole central area, this whole area, the pelvis and the core, are nicely warmed up. Once we know how to work that, then we can use this as the foundation from which all other movement happens, right? This is like these are the bricks. And we can lay all kinds of fancy things on that, curls, lateral raises. Good. Stop there. Good job. Okay. Pause. Take a break. Breathe for a moment. Everything should be nice and solid through here right now. Plus, we got a lot of nice mobility through the arms and legs. So we're doing super good right now, 7:52. So let's do 18 minutes of awesomeness right now, okay? So we kind of did a lot on warm-up. We did a lot on our prep here. So let's go ahead into the squat to press, all right? This one checks a lot of boxes here. So if you have to elevate your heels, and I would encourage heel elevation for most people, get some books, get a board, get, you know, a pair of other dumbbells, something like that to get the heels slightly elevated, okay? Bring your dumbbells up to here. Take your time to come down, find that full squat. Now that the hips are nice and warmed up, should be able to do that. Then come up and press them overhead. Come down, squat down, keep that chest up, look at the screen, then come up, right? We don't want this leaning forward. We want to keep the chest up, squat, and come up, right? Now, a couple of things. You might not be able to squat all the way. You might, you might have knee pain or something, right? What I want you guys to do is find your best squat. So maybe that's here, okay? Maybe that's here, right? Maybe it's here. But I want you to take your time and control the entire descent, pause, and then come up, okay? We don't need to go slow-mo, but we do want to control the whole descent, right? Take your time, breathe, sink in, and then push up. You want those elbows, these knees to spread wide, the elbows to come down, all right? Let's keep going. 5 more seconds on the squat to press. Tough move, bringing the heart rate up, all important, all right? Let's stop right there. Good job. Okay. Take your dumbbells, okay? We're gonna go hip width, parallel grip. We're gonna go into a regular row, okay? So bring it down. The back is nice and flat, just like we practice in warm-up, right? Draw the dumbbells up, squeeze them, take them down. Draw them up and squeeze, take them down. Keep going just like that. When we bring them up, feel that squeeze. Feel that squeeze between the shoulder blades. Feel that squeeze of the chest coming out. How big can you make that, right? That you just exaggerate that move, and that's what you want when you row, right? We don't want to just go, okay, row like this. No, we want to go bang out here like this. And if you can't do, you know, the set continuously, take a pause, and then resume when you've caught your breath and when your muscles have relaxed a little bit. Okay. So what we don't want is 30 seconds of jump. We want 30 seconds of awesome. Okay. Whack. Awesome. And if you have to, shake it out. Go, oh my God, it's so hard. And then resume. Okay. So your workout, your level, right? Don't try to match someone else. All right. Good. Stop. Enough. Good job. Let's do a quick curl, and then we will get back to the first move here, squat to press. Okay. So let's go ahead. Double curl together. Okay. Lock it in. Check your feet. What are your feet doing? Are your feet turned out? If they're turned out, fix it. Make them parallel. Okay. Are you swinging your body like this crazy? Nobody's business? Don't do it. Okay. Fix it. Get tall and lock in that column strength, that solid postural column strength. This is a little appreciated benefit of these isolation moves is practicing good alignment. Okay. Practice good alignment in here. Guess what? We get better aligned out there in the world. All right, give me 10 seconds on this. And we'll finish. Hello, love. My wife's awesome logo here. Support that. All right, good. Stop. Grab our dumbbells. I guess this is 3 dumbbell moves in a row, isn't it? So we're not ever letting you let your dumbbells down. So let's take them down here. Elbows in close. Feet slightly wider than shoulder. Turn the feet out. Take it out. Take it down. Knees spread wide. Come up. Take it down. Down. And continue. Okay? If your reps start to fall apart, and if your squat starts to look like junky, and if you can't get the dumbbells overhead, you need to take a pause. You also might need to limit your range of motion. You also might need lighter dumbbells, okay? So we want this to look good. We want it to feel good. We want you to feel confident and successful, not, awkward, all right? This is good. 15 seconds. Take it down. Let those knees spread. Keep the chest high. A squat, by the way, one of the most technically demanding things you can do in exercise, okay? If you feel awkward in your squat, don't worry about it. Everybody does, okay? I swear it took me 20 years to get a squat down where I was like, okay, I feel pretty good at it, okay? All right, good. Let's stop. Let's go into the row. So now we work our hinge, right? The hinge is happening isometrically. Feet parallel hip width. Look at them. Are they parallel hip width? Don't ignore them, right? Slight bend in the knee, long through the chest. Bring it up, slowly down, okay? That's our move, okay? Make it work, do it right. Shoulders back, squeeze it, open that up, right? Open up that chest, open it up, get those shoulders back. Maybe for the only time today, right? The rest of the day, you're gonna be like this, so enjoy getting the opportunity, and in fact, being told, please do that, because your body, the rest of the day is gonna wanna take you into flexion. So let's go into a nice extension in the thorax, and get that nice, that openness through the chest so we can meet our day like superheroes, okay? Not like defeated office schlubs that we really are, okay? Let's keep going, 10 seconds to go. Everyone's looking good, everyone's looking strong. 3, 2, 1, stop. Let's go into curls. Here we go, nice and tall. Feet parallel shoulder width here. Let's get tall, here we go, 30 seconds together. Work the upright position. Stay soft through the knees. Keep the breath going like a steam locomotive, and that's gonna keep you moving as you do this. This is great. This is great. This is good. By the way, we're working almost every single muscle in the whole body with these 3 moves, okay? So if you're tired, things are hard, it's because we've worked all 600 muscles in 2 minutes, okay? Good, let's stop right there, and let's do our final round on this squat to press. Take the dumbbells, woo! Take the feet, shoulder slightly wider than shoulder, turn slightly out, dumbbells right here, let's take it down. Sink, pop it up, sink, pop it up. Should feel the weight on the heels, right? And this is part of why I want you to elevate the heels, because for most people, the weight goes onto the toes, and they wind up, when they squat, they draw the heels off the ground, okay? Root those heels in the ground. That's gonna make the right muscles do their job, all right? Let's go 10 seconds on this last round, making it work. Heart rate's gonna be up a little bit. That's okay, that's encouraged, that's a good thing. 5 seconds to go. Crank it out. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, here's our row, friends. Here's our row, 35 seconds on the row. Feet at hip width parallel, slight bend in the knees, fold it over, work that hinge long through the low back. Draw it up and squeeze. Take it down. Draw it up and squeeze. Take it down. All right. 35 seconds of awesome on this. Should be about another 20, okay? Draw it up. When those hands come up, pull them right about here, right about there. Not here, right? Not here. Go a little further. That's going to allow those elbows to do the right thing to get the back fully online here, which is important. Good. 3, 2, 1. You're out. Okay, let's get the curl in, and this will be it for this sequence. All right. Get tall. Check your feet. I'm always on feet, right? Feet are important. Shoulder width, parallel, chest up. Here we go. Let's go into it. Lock it in. Get those curls a-curling. Just hear those sleigh bells a-curling. Okay, let's go for 15 more seconds. All right, that's it. Elbows locked into place. Elbows locked into place. Don't let those elbows come back or forward. Keep them right by your side, right? Squeeze them in. Keep going. All right, this is good. This is good. This is the last thing for a quick little break, so do it hard. Okay, last set, best set. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Dumbbells to the side. Take a breath. All right, 801, friends, 801. Nice job. We're doing very, very well. So we're going to get a little bit of hip extension here. Very important. I know we worked the glutes a little bit at the beginning. We're working a little bit more. And we're going to get a little of Patricia's favorite push-up in here because, you know, we got to have that. So, got the push-up, got the glutes, maybe a little tricep too. Okay, let's see what we can do. All right, so here's what I want. Get yourself a lovely plyo box or a lovely chair or a lovely nothing. If you don't really feel like getting anything, if you're a little tired, this basically what this does, it just increases the range of motion. Increasing range of motion always makes something move itself. So take your feet on your box. We're gonna do one little move here, 30 seconds. Just drive it up, both legs. Take it down. Drive it up, both legs. push. Right? Now, as I've said before, if you want to have a dumbbell on your hips here, you could do that. Drive it up here. Drive it up. Notice, as always, I'm on my heels. That's going to fire up my hamstrings and my glutes a little bit more. Okay? So stay on the heels if you can. Keep those knees, keep those toes raised off the ground, and let's keep going as I awkwardly get up for about 10 more seconds. And we'll flip it over to our push-up variation for today. For today, the team push-up. Good. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're not doing team push-up. We did team push-up last time. Let's do push-up with touch. Push-up with shoulder touch. One side, then down, then the other side. Obviously, elevate your hands if you need to. 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and get her started. Take it down. One side. Down. Other side. Down. Side 1. Down. Side 2. Down. 1. Down. 2. Crank it. Okay? If you got the power, you've got the power. If you got it, go fast. If you need to go a little slower, that's cool too. Okay? Going to be about 5 more seconds on this. We get a full 30-second set. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, good. Let's get triceps kickback here. Triceps kickback. You guys remember how to do that. So we're in the hinge position. Feet hip width parallel. Fold it over. Elbows locked in by the sides. Go ahead and kick it back. Hold for a split second. Bring it in. Kick it back. Hold and repeat. All right. Little triceps extension. All right. 15 more seconds on this. Oh yeah, how are we gonna get it all in 7 minutes? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You'll see. Good. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's come on back to our hip extension, friends. So you're scooched by your chair or your box, whatever you have. On the heels. Ready, steady, go. Bring it up. Squeeze. 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 Now you notice I'm holding the top for a moment. I think that's a good thing because, as I've said before, your glutes, biggest muscle in the body, it takes a little while. A lot of us are just disconnected from those muscles because they're way back there, right? So we're disconnected from it. So it takes a moment to fire up all those fibers in those glutes. So take a moment at that hip extended position to put the mind in the muscle, right? Go ahead and visit your butt with your mind. It's important, right? Important part of the muscle, of the body. And squeeze it. Good. Stop. That's enough. Go. Let's go back to push-up. 30 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Remember, it's a push-up with a touch, opposite shoulder. Ready, set, go. Down, touch. Down, touch. And keep going just like that. You want a nice range of motion each time. Let those elbows come just like you do in the row. This is the mirror image. A push-up is the mirror image of the row. So when you come down, we get the same thing happening in the shoulder blades as happens when you do the row. Okay? Here we go. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Alternate move on the tricep if you wish to do it. We're going to do a lot of hinging today, so I want to give you guys a break for that if you need it. Take the dumbbell overhead. Circle the shaft with your hands. Feet at shoulder width and parallel. Take it down, stretch, bring it overhead. Stretch, bring it overhead. So you'll notice something. You'll notice something about these 2 different moves. One is, when you do the tricep extension here, the biggest tension on the muscle, the most challenging part of the move, is when you're fully extended. When you're doing this one, the most challenging part of the move is when the arm is fully bent, when the muscle's in the fully stretched position. So that's just it's a different strength curve, right? An effort curve, right? The tricep, it goes harder and harder and harder. Tricep extension, harder and harder and harder. On this one, it goes easier and easier and easier, right? So it's just different ways of working the muscle. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. We're still working. It's 8:06. We're still working though. We got 4 minutes. So we can do this in 40 seconds. We'll definitely get through these 3, and we'll have time for a cool down. Let's go ahead and start. Push, hold, down, push, hold, and down. Keep cranking. Keep going. Make it work. Go for it. Go for it, my friends. Birds are singing. How about that? We woke the birds up. I think the birds are doing some triceps extension. All right, stop. Good job. What's our next one? Push-ups. Right. Yes, I'm almost forgetting the push-ups. How about that? That's my pattern. I forget push-ups. All right, Patricia, here we go. 30 seconds. Let's go. Take it down. Touch. Down. Touch. Down. Touch. Down. Touch. Work it. Then we got our tricep extensions at the end. Very good. 8:07. We're doing great. We're just about there. We've just about worked. Brought some juice flowing, some nice oxygen into all the muscles in the body, all 625 of them. Good, 3, 2, 1, come to standing. Last little move here. Let's get our triceps going. Get tall, interlace, or circle around the shaft of the dumbbell. Get tall, elbows right by the sides. Take that dumbbell back, stretch, bring it overhead. Take it down, good stretch, bring it overhead, and repeat. Elbows close to the head, right? We want to stretch there. We want to go here. That's going to be a little hard on the shoulders. Just keep thinking elbows in tight, and that's going to help put the muscle, put the strain where we want it on the triceps here, right? We don't want those bat wings with the shoulders, with the triceps there. All right, give me 10 seconds and we'll be done. Nice breaths as you work, deep stretch, good extension through that arm. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, draw it to a close. Good job, you guys. Take the dumbbells to the side. Take a drink of water if you need it. Look, we got 2 minutes to cool down. What are we going to do with all that time? I think I ran over last time. All right, guys. So take your feet to parallel and shoulder width. Here's what I want you to do. I just want you to drop your arms. Now, just take a minute right there. Drop your breath into your low abdomen, okay? Let your arms be long and hanging down by your sides. Okay, let's go just a little wider now, just a touch wider, just a little bit wider. Now what I want you to do is drop into the breath, meaning feel what your breath wants to do naturally. For you, it's probably pretty elevated. For me, it's not as fast because I didn't work as hard as it has. Okay? So my breath, just nice and easy. Just feel what it wants to do naturally and let it do it. Okay? Don't try to slow it down, don't try to speed it up. Just let the breath do what it wants to do. Now, what I want you to do is bring your weight onto one foot, kind of like I'm doing that now, just hanging out, right? On your next natural exhale, slowly switch your weight to your other foot. On your next natural exhale, switch your weight to the other. Keep doing it. Let the breath come out, switch sides. Now you find your pace. You might be going a lot faster than I am, again, because your respiration is probably a little more up than mine is, right? So we're just doing a really easy, natural shift of the weight on the exhales. And guess what? As you go along, your respiration is going to be slowing, so your movement will also slow. Now, I want you to focus on this such that you take the full duration of the exhale to make the shift. Fully still on that exhale, and then full duration of the exhale to switch. And then come back to the center. All right. It's probably 8:10 at this point. It's 8:11. Okay, guys. So thanks very much. That's a movement you can do. You're stressed out. You're at the grocery store standing in line. You're like, come on, let's move it. I got to buy my grocery store items. Do this. Easy shift with the breath, okay? It changes your life. Nice parasympathetic tone there. Good job, everyone. Have a great day. Appreciate you guys being here. See you on Wednesday, and be safe. Take care. Thanks for being here.